Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Godfizz back with another story time. Gosh, does it feel good to say that, y'all. It's been a while. It's been a long time since it's just me, the mic, and a little bit of gameplay on the side for you guys. Probably the first question we gotta answer is, why does my voice sound so sexy? That's cause I got a new mic, y'all. New Amazon mic in the mail. So I'm here to tell you guys the story on, let's just say it blunt. Let's just say it how it is. The story on how I almost dated a disabled girl. Now, the reason why I've taken so long to actually post this story time, trust me, I needed to get this off my chest. But the reason why it took me so long is because this gal, who we will have to remain anonymous, is aware of this YouTube channel. So I really have to make sure this information doesn't get out. And as a matter of fact, we got to close the lid on any future job employers may be watching this video. Just click on some other video or something. I don't know. So with all that being said, man, let's just dive in. I feel like I'm a lawyer here trying to like prove that I'm innocent. All right, so do we start with the disability? So, this is my senior year, y'all. This it wasn't too long ago, I guess. So there's this girl who just walks very strangely, man. Like, think like Plants vs. Zombies, or like a zombie. She walks like a zombie, and she was like very attractive, I'm not gonna lie. And every time a new school year would start, I would always think in my head like, yo, what are the bad girls, like what are the new girls that are gonna show up? And this was a new girl I had never seen before. She was like almost like foreign or something like that. And I remember this one time where I was in a study hall, and our study hall would be in a cafeteria. If you know about that, you know about that. And I saw her like wobbling around, and I remember like shooting her glances, and it was just like a curiosity kind of thing going on there. Just who was this person, and what the heck is wrong with her? What's this disability? Is she like slow also? I don't know. Fast forward to my childhood development class. Don't even ask why I'm in that class, bro. But I'm like the only dude in there, and I get a table with this girl. We're gonna call her like D. We're gonna call her D for simple reasons. And I sit next to D, and I remember starting to like kind of chat her up, and it's not like she was slow. I think she was, I think we need to address this too. Like, what is the problem with her legs? And to this day, I just couldn't ask, yo. How do you ask? I think like I don't think she got hit with like a truck. I don't think she got hit with like a big ass ambulance, and like I think she might have been born with it or something like that. And it's like, how do you even bring that up? Like, hey, why you walking like a zombie? Anyways, I'm chatting her up, and so we get this group project going. And you know how those roll out. Everyone eventually gives each other numbers. Next thing I know, she's hitting my lineup, talking to me. And I'm like telling her too, and this was at the point in my life, I'm on a game probably 24/7, getting off work or something like that. And I tell her, yo, don't hit my lineup. I'm not gonna hit you back. I'm gonna be cold with you because I don't text like that. So keep that in mind. That's gonna be important later into the story. But she always keeps texting my line, dude. She's always like hit me up, and she knows I don't be texting back. And she eventually asked me to go out on a date. And I remember this very specifically. I got on the game, and I told my guys about it, and they're like, well, do you like her? Do you like her? And that's what they told me. And I'm like, there was something missing. There was just something off about her. And it wasn't her, it wasn't her disability too. It was something going on. Like she was just like love Taylor Swift, and that's all cool. I can get down with Taylor, but too much Taylor Swift and like too much just kind of like she couldn't like camp. I couldn't go. I couldn't go on hikes with her, bro. I love going outside, man. I just couldn't do that stuff with her. And it's like, and I'm telling all these guys this, and they're like, my homie Jackson on a game, he goes up to me. He's like, bro, Noah, you don't know what the meal tastes like till you try it. So you go out and take her on a dinner. And you need practice too. You've never got game, Noah. This is what you need. And yo, I'd be lying if I didn't listen to the advice, man. So next thing I know, I'm in my whip going to pick her up. So she's a foreign exchange student from Italy, as a matter of fact. So she's in some like other people's house, and I think she recommended the spot. It's some like cafe or something like that I've never heard of. So I pick her up, yo, and it's like I make sure it's like, yo, we're friends here. This isn't a date. It was low key a date though, and I think she knew it was a date, and I think all of her friends were like telling her like, oh, it's a date. Pull up to the crib, yo, in a Mozzie. And I see her. I see her rolling out the house, yo, and it took her like 2.5 minutes to get to the car, bro. And I don't know if like I didn't get out of the car. I just watched her wobble into the car, bro, and that's when I knew I was cooked, yo. That's when I knew I was cooked. So I get out. I put it in the directions, so we start driving to this cafe. We pull up to the cafe, and I'm like. Another question hits me. Like I think I do end up getting the door for her. I might. But I'm like, do I like let her like hold onto my arm as I walk her into the cafe? Like how does that how does that look? I don't think I do anything. So we wobble into the cafe, and it's just like, eventually we get in there, and I gosh, bro, it must have been an evening, dude. I don't even think I got coffee, yo. I might have just been lame with it. But I did get a cinnamon roll, and it is worth saying it was one of the worst cinnamon rolls I've ever had. I don't know if it was a date or what happened, but cinnamon roll was just god awful. And the conversation, dude, it was just like, it's like talking to Jello or something like that. You can throw things at Jello like a slime block in Minecraft. You can throw things at it. It bounces back, but it's never like it's never really adding any momentum. It's just, So that's low key how I felt, man. And then I'm like, all right, yo. I forgot. Oh, it was dinner. I was like, hey, yo, my old man's probably making some food. I gotta get out of here. It's time for us to hop in the car. Waiter, check. And I do take care of the check. I think that needs to be said. I take care of the $16 2 cinnamon rolls that were doo-doo. Take care of that. And probably gave a tip too, bro. Anyways. Get back in the car, drop her off, and I totally regret the whole date. But what really gets me, what keeps me up at night, is the rumors start going around at school, and people start thinking that we're together, and yo. I ain't gonna lie, the backlash made me fold, man. That shit. Oh, Noah dating, Godfizz is dating this disabled girl. Oh, he dating a disabled girl. And yo, when that shit started flowing, bro, I was like, dude, I gotta jump on these rumors quick. Like, yo, we went out, and I tried to stop the rumors, bro. Next thing I know, the whole friend group dogging on me, bro. The whole school knew about it, dude. And it's not like I was ashamed, but it just wasn't true. I never saw her like that. And it's not like it was because she was disabled. It really was. Her personality, lawyer, my honor, or whatever. If I'm trying to defend myself. But the thing that keeps me up at night, the thing that really keeps me up at night, is probably 3 weeks later, she's like sending me like her favorite song, and I'm like, she's like, "What's your favorite song?" And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie here. The song I gave her, it was genuinely the song I liked the most in the moment. I blasted this, dude. I loved it. It's "Stay, I Missed You," Lisa Leo. And you ain't even. I might throw up the song post editing, we'll see. But you ain't even gotta listen to it to know it's like some romantic song. And I don't know what I was thinking, yo. But I sent this girl this song saying, "Stay, I missed you," and yo. When I tell you this girl was not over me the whole year, she would just follow me, bro. Like, she would always look at me, give me these dagger eyes. And amidst all of this, I received the most attention I've ever received from anybody, anything. So I don't know if you guys had like candy grams, but it's low key like the OG way of sliding into someone's DMs for the young people in the video. So you would be chilling in class, and it like some people would roll into class and be like, "We are announcing the people who got love grams," or they're like candy grams. And what it was is, if you had a crush on someone, you would send them like a little note with a heart, and maybe they give you like, it'd just be a nice card or something like that. And I get one, and I'm like, me? What the heck? During all this action. And what was in the card was a C with a heart on it. I will never forget it. A C with a heart on. And I do have to say something. There was another foreign exchange girl that I had a huge crush on. Compared to D, the disabled girl, I had a huge crush on. And I ain't even lie. I'll just say it. C. Her name was Christina. F it, yo. That's her actual name for the hot girl that I like. She was from Spain. And she was in my class. So I'm thinking, tell me why C with a heart on, or C, Christina might have sent me a candygram or whatever. There's a heart on it. So I'm putting the dots together, and I'm like, yo, it can't be anybody else. I'm doing all this investigation. I go through every single girl in my class. There's not one with a C. There's not one with a C that I knew. So I'm like, the secret admirer, there has to be Christina. This has happened all during this disabled girl. So they were friends too. So I know they might have been chatting. You got to keep that in mind too, maybe. So anyways, Valentine's Day arose time. They umped the measure. They had the orchestra. It was a huge collaboration. So you could pick a song and they would sing a whole song. So I don't know about y'all, but I had to choose "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" from Lion King. I had to. When I heard that option, I said, yep. And then I said "N" with a heart on it. I write up the candygram. I'm chilling with it, guys. I'm like nervous. I'm like, F it, send it to her. I don't care. So it gets sent, and Valentine's Day rolls around, and I'm in the same class with her. So I'm like locking in, and this is Christina. This is that girl I'm sending it to. Locking in, and they sing it. She's like blushing and stuff, and then she's like looking around the room, like, who said that? Who said that? And I ain't gonna lie, I had to play it low key. Like, if she knew it. If she knew who the C and if she sent a C with a heart to me, she'd know with an N with a heart to me, I feel like. So I'm sitting around and nothing ever happens, yo. That C with the heart remains a mystery. I don't know who sent that to me, man. I still don't know to this day. And the thing that really gets me here, and I'm gonna have to jump to the future here. So there was this lad Nathan in that same class, and about a week after that, Nathan and Christina start going out. Nathan and this girl. This guy took credit for my candygram, yo. There was the N with a heart when I sent the band. This dude took credit for it and said, yeah, that was me. Man, that shit, the D girl plus the C girl, yo, I still haven't recovered, yo. That is genuinely the last significant girl moment I've had in my life. And I'll try to give you a little bit of closure. I meet Um, I meet the guy who took the credit for stealing my girl, Nathan. I met him. We were at the line going somewhere. And I told him this story. That's why I ended up thinking about it recently. I told him, and he looks me in the eyes, bro, and he laughs all up in my face, man. So hey, that's a story how I almost dated the disabled girl. It was close. This is the rumors started spreading, and that's also the story of the biggest mystery in my life. And I think I want to end with one message. If you are C with a heart out there, let me know. Let me know. That's it for today, yo. Screw you, Christina.
Lighting
Just
very
like her
rough.
love. It's such fake and phony.